It just that's the way it fucking happened.
It,
I got
it's a
complete
song
control.
that's memorable.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like,
Yes.
you feel the beat. You feel it like you wrote it. You're listening, but you feel it like you wrote it. It's that memorable. It's the first time you hear G-Thing. You hear it. It's there.
It's there.
You
It's
follow.
imprinted
Yes.
forever. Yeah. That's the same way I learned extreme memory though. To even not now have to write a record. But that's the way I got it. I would get things in my brain and it would be imprinted. Like if I thought of lyrics or if I wrote lyrics down, I was actually scribing them into my brain and it was imprinted into my mind. So once I realized that that was something that I was doing, I started just remembering things just off the fact that I know I can already. Like I would write a rap and then I wouldn't need the book. I would like just sit the book down like, yo, I wrote this. Of course I know it. And now it's like it would be in my brain. So I went from that to just not having to write shit down and I could just, and then I'll know it forever what I didn't have to write. But God didn't write this shit down either, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't write this shit down. He's still adjusting shit because it's infinite. That's why he's still adjusting us. You know what I mean? But just with this shit, man, I just feel like I got infinite ability, Tommy. Like I'm telling you, the shit that I say, I could back it up, man. I feel like I got infinite fucking ability. I just do. I mean, I know I do. I don't just feel like it. I'm just explaining to you the feeling. I know I do. I know I got infinite ability. I can do anything with this shit, man. I see it forward and backwards. It's easy. This is the easiest thing I do. The most difficult skill set, this is the easiest thing I do. These words is the easiest thing I do. I'm the best. Period.
Give me an idea of how you can put that. How long would it take you to put that kind of genius into something?
20 minutes, maybe. Half an hour.
What's the exercise? Subject, beat, subject.
Beat, always beat first. So let's just say I don't even know what these beats are. I'm just gonna play a random beat. We'll go to some newer sounding beats. Alright. So if it's like this, then I immediately start to share that within the energy and the vibration of the music. And I'll start to not try to figure out what goes with the music, but I'll start to become a part of the music, an extension of the music. I'll let my voice be an extension of the music, to where my voice is just another instrument on the song. So it ain't always as fast, but pick your poison. You can have it however you want it. You know, I feel like when you're talking to people, you should have many tones and many dialects and different ways that you can present yourself. You know, so one way is through song, maybe a little slower. I hear right. You get the melody. It's like something you can hum with the shit. Yeah. And then I don't know. Hey, I done came a long way and now the song on. Hey, I done seen too much and now the womb up. Hey, I done walked down the road and seen too many things. I don't want, oh no, no. I said, I don't wanna let the sun on the side. I don't feel, you don't wanna say the sun on the side. I don't wanna feel like you did out there to me. I got my, hold up, here we go with the newest shit. I'ma show you how to do this shit. You ain't really gotta think this shit, cause if it's inside you, it's the truest shit. I knew this shit, and that's the newest shit. And I strip it down, that's some newest shit. Damn, you said you knew this shit? Yeah, I say hold up, roll up, watch my thoughts go up. Every day that I wake up, I thank the Lord that I'm so up. I'm so up, man, I'm so up. If I wasn't here, I still show up. Nigga do this shit to the show up. And tell the niggas that rest in peace for the ones that we lost. My nigga pull up. I don't go up, I don't slow up. I just erupt when I erupt. You don't want none of that nigga, cause when they see one of that nigga running like a running back nigga, they don't want me come for that nigga. Happen from the stumbling, nigga mumbling, rumbling through the jungle, and I don't give a fuck about it. Nigga came up about it. Ain't really no love about it. Niggas ain't got nothing good to say. I don't even get a shoulder shrug about it. I don't need a drug about it. But who gonna be a thug about it? The whole hood in the club about it. Never gonna just bounce for the one that made it out. Niggas say they did it with no doubt. I done seen it do it 100 times. Nigga, 100 times I'm trying to run my route. Set up in a shotgun. Cause you know they coming blitzing. This ain't like Christmas. This ain't like Dasher and Donner and blitzing. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I don't gotta write it. I can just make whatever I want.
I never had that ability to be able to do it. Where you going, Les? But I just say I've never had the ability to be able to do that. The way I can't do that. I have to. I can freestyle, but it doesn't sound like, to me, it's not deep. I have to write.
It doesn't sound like it's interwoven already intrinsically.
Yeah, so I have to write it. But writing makes me feel like I'm adventuring along with the words.
Because you are. Because the thing is, in that dimension, you're able to see linear. You're able to look at it on the page. So it makes sense because if it physically exists to you, you can see front, back, and middle. It's there for you to make that sense, for you to shape it into that world. I've done the same thing, but when people freestyle, normally they can only see front. What they say as it goes, stay in front of the flow. That's what they can see. So they might say, yo, I keep it low when outside seeing some snow. Like, that's what an average person might freestyle. Because they are only trying to stay ahead of themselves because they fall behind and you get mumbo jumbo, then you don't start to make sense. And so it's not really in sense of like a topic and a subject matter the way he can write it down and stay to that topic within the body of the work. But you freestyle kind of linear where it's just like word after word after word and hopefully they rhyme. Well, with me, I can go, because I see multidimensionally, I could do a whole story, I could do a theme, I could mention certain things, there's nothing I can't paint in that world, and I can make a perfect story, whatever you want to do. I can literally just tap into it because it exists in the universe, so I could do it. That's period. Like, that's just what it is. I could just do it that way. You know what I'm saying? I did it, man. I did a whole story, crazy-ass story, man, like, in the booth. Like, crazy, like, some shit I know I wanted to write. I'm like, yo, I just want to write this shit so bad, but I just hate writing right now. At that time, I hated writing. And I just did a whole story. So I was in a song, a story called Christina, about this little girl who got raped by her uncle, but she was HIV positive.
Ouch.
And he didn't know it, but her mom that was a drug addict that the uncle used to sell drugs to, she was sharing needles with a lady and she got the disease. And when she had Christina, she was born with it. So she had it her whole life, so they kept it a secret to try to kind of let her be a little girl. Mm-hmm. And her uncle would come over and get the mother high and try to take advantage of her. So while he did that, he went up, while the mother was high, he went upstairs to do it. This is time after time after time. So now Christina is just feeling so hurt and so bad about it that she decides that she wants to hurt him back, so she gives in and actually allows him to rape her, and she knows she's giving him the virus, and he doesn't know. And that's the story. I wrote that story. Like, you got the whole thing rhymes. Yeah, that's.
Are you wanting to tell the story like that to your audience that can make people like, well, I'm squeamish?
Yeah,
Cause
because the story has an interesting plot twist at the end too. So I don't want to. I'm just giving you, like, if I had to sell the trailer, that was it. Like, that's the trailer to this, But when you see the plot twist at the end, it's gonna be like, and then you're gonna see a lot of the cycles that happen out here in your life or in the people around you, and maybe you can understand them better. I made that song basically for the awareness of HIV and abuse, sexual abuse and shit like that, But I was able to paint that picture without writing anything down, and that was to me, the most miraculous part. I was able to create a world that made so much sense and never had to write it.